Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice readings for the week starting November 7th, 2016. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Apologies for these being a little late. I do appreciate your patience with the weeklies. I've been catching up on work and so this is when I could do them. I hope that they come to you in good time anyway. And as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching or not in the same way. You can watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages. And if you're interested in a private reading, the link to my website is always in the description box below. Okay, so Libra, let's have a look at what is coming up for you this week. Your main focus or your current situation is the Ace of Pentacles. With the Ace of Pentacles, you could be looking at new beginnings that are trying to happen in your life. And these new beginnings have a lot of potential to bring long-term stability in your life, okay? Whether it's in a job sense or a relationship sense or to do with your health or your spirituality. The Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful opportunity, beautiful potential, but it is a seed at this stage. So it's up to us to take it and make the best of it. Take it and nurture it properly, give it the necessary care, time, energy, effort. Take it slowly, one day at a time. And it will pay off. It will take us to the 10 of Pentacles, which is our happily ever after in terms of security, okay? The Ace of Pentacles can represent, looking at starting a new job this week, looking at starting a new relationship, looking at buying a new piece of property or buying something for the home. It could also represent fertility, pregnancies, okay, focus on that this week with the Ace of Pentacles. And it can also represent making an investment, okay, investing a large sum of money in something with the belief, the hope, the confidence that it will pay off for you in the long run, that this is something that will bring you stability and success in the long run, okay, is what comes up with the Ace of Pentacles. It could also be talks of living together or talks of commitments, okay, in existing relationships and existing romantic relationships with the Ace of Pentacles, because it can represent talks of getting married or marriage proposals. In your main opportunity position, we have the Eight of Cauldrons or the Eight of Cups. So with the Eight of Cups as the main opportunity, this represents the fact that this is the week where you have the opportunity to walk away from something or someone that is no longer serving a good purpose in your life, okay? Something that has been holding you back or dragging you down. The Eight of Cups is also forward movement. So you have the opportunity to start a new job this week. You have the opportunity to see movement forward, to see advancement within current jobs, current careers. With these two cards, absolutely. You could be looking at moving this week. Maybe that's what's going on for some of you, and you do have the opportunity to just be able to go through the move very smoothly. The Eight of Cups is also the opportunity for emotional healing, for releasing whoever needs releasing, and whatever relationship, past pain needs releasing from our lives in order to make room for this beautiful new opportunity that's a lot better for us, actually, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles. This is solid, this is stable, this is long-lasting type of opportunity. So it's beautiful opportunities for you to be able to move forward in a happy way, in a healthy direction. Whichever way you look at it, the Eight of Cups talks about forward movement, okay, moving forward or moving in a direction that's a lot better for us, letting go, releasing something that has been holding us back and really taking up our time, our energy, our effort for no good reason, really, okay? In the challenge position, we have the Eight of Rods or the Eight of Wands. Now with the Eight of Wands in the challenge position, what this does say, it says don't hurry, okay? Don't rush through things. Don't try to do too much too quickly. With the Ace of Pentacles, as we were saying in the beginning, the Ace of Pentacles represents something that takes time, it takes energy, it takes effort. You have to take it one day at a time. You have to show it the right care. You absolutely cannot rush through this energy. It's earth energy, it's down to earth, it's very practical. It can move slowly, but everything needs to be done at a certain time. And if you do that, you are guaranteed success with this opportunity. And so the challenge would be, don't try to rush through things. Don't try to push the energy or force the energy with the Ace of Rods. Don't lose your temper. Don't lose your patience. Okay, this week can also be what the card's talking about in a challenging position. The Eight of Rods can also represent a trip or communication coming your way. Usually with the Eight of Rods, this is good news coming your way. But with this, it's saying take your time with it. Okay. Yes, you may hear some news that will require you to act, but don't feel like you need to act in the next second. Okay. Give yourself a few minutes at least, if not a couple of hours or a couple of days, if possible, to consider what's going on, because I feel like you may be distracted. I feel like you may be hearing different things from different places, different things from different people, and so the tendency is going to be to rush and do the first thing that comes to mind, or do the first thing that is suggested. And the challenge is taking it slow, taking it one day at a time, coming up with a plan, giving yourself enough time to come up with a plan to move forward in that direction. At least you know which direction you're moving forward in, and making sure that we're moving forward and not backwards, okay, with this energy. So the challenge would be to just take it slow, do things properly, stick to the list, stick to the plan. Don't let people push you. Don't let people make you feel like you just need to get running. Take your time, do things properly. That's the challenge. In the advice position, we do have the Six of Cauldrons or the Six of Cups. So with the Six of Cups in the advice position, okay, for some of you, it does talk about children. It talks about focusing on children this week. That's really going to help your relationship. It's going to help the family, whatever this is for you, okay. For others with the Six of Cups, if you are considering moving, relocation, the advice would be try to not isolate yourself from friends, family, because I feel like you would be a lot better off if you at least stayed close, or closer to where you lived as a child, or closer to the family, or closer to the family home, that sort of situation. The Six of Cups as advice also talks about go back to basics. Once again, stick to the plan. And it's also a card that says focus on the people who genuinely want your happiness, who genuinely want to support you in pursuing happiness, who genuinely have your best interest at heart. Focus on those people. Anyone else, anyone that's trying to push you to do what they want, anyone trying to push their opinions or views on you this week, or pressure you into anything, I feel like walk away from those people. And you have the opportunity to just completely walk away from those people this week, because they're definitely not doing you any favors. And with the Six of Cups, it's also a card that talks about focusing on innocence, okay? Whether that is, it feels like focusing on innocence in terms of making sure things are transparent this week, whatever that means for you. Also, it's about dreams and wishes and the opportunity to move forward in that direction this week. And they're just saying, focus on what really matters, okay? Don't focus on things that are fleeting. Don't focus on things that are here today and gone tomorrow, or people who are just your friends when it suits them, or anything like that. Focus on what truly matters. Focus on what really matters in your life, what's going to be there in the long run, and who's going to be there in the long run. And in the outcome position, we do have the Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords, this does see, for some of you, you're dealing with some people who are definitely not your best friends, okay? Who definitely don't have your best interest at heart for whatever reason. For some of you, it's just going to be people who just don't see your vision, and so they are unable to support it because of that. But for others, I feel like it's just people who are out for themselves and trying to steer you off your path, and manipulate you into anything that you wouldn't normally get yourself into. And with the Five of Swords, I feel like this is you really creating change in your life that suits you, and some people not being happy about that, okay? But you're the victor, and I feel like there wasn't really a competition there. There wasn't really a contest there, because as soon as you look at the situation in terms of what is important here, what do I value, and who values me here, things become just so clear. There's no conflict there. There's no conversation. And so I feel like that's the sort of outcome that you're, kind of just leaving the week with, in terms of, I know what I want to do. I know who I am. You're either with me or you don't need to be in my life. And making real progress in this direction, okay, in the social area of your life as well. The Five of Swords is also a card that talks about, I feel for some of you, really just standing up for yourselves for the first time in a long time and telling someone off, telling someone that, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not going to be bullied by you. I'm not going to be pressured by you anymore, in whichever sense this applies to you, if it does. And really just standing up for yourself, I feel like, is coming up for a lot of you. But you do have a beautiful opportunity here to start something new in your life that's going to bring you long-term stability. And the challenge is to take it slowly, to focus on what matters. And I feel like you will come out on top. Okay, you will be victorious with what you're trying to accomplish. And that may ruffle some feathers. But if that is the case, maybe those people don't really need to be in your life, and maybe those people don't really want to support you. And so I feel like that could be something coming to the surface this week for you to deal with and just release once and for all. So overall, it does look like a good week. Okay, lots of good potential in here. I hope that the reading makes sense and that it helps. I look forward to your comments. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.